Lost has now finally came out this year, which, well, I would be honest, weird that's coming out this late in the month, but hey, I'm not really going to say much about it. Let's just get into what we're talking about, which would be how to get the stuff and what is it even worth it. Which, well, how to get it would be simple. Just like every other year, it would be simply through the haunted sectors, which is the fastest way, and or just focusing it at Evelevante with the eerie engrams, which honestly I would prefer rather just using this to focus exotics because of the fact that it's so much easier to do that with exotics. Especially this year, with at least, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, hearing that through the grapevine that class items are focusable. I will update this with a pinned comment if I am wrong, but yeah, that's at least the most part there. And also, don't forget about the wizard armor. I am probably going to be picking up the Titan one at least, because I have the brightest for it. So hey, that's going to be I'm probably going to use some of that for fashion. Which, well, that's not really why we're here. We're here for the weapons, which also can be enhanceable, before I forget to mention that, being Arcane Embrace, Horror Story, Braytech Werewolf, Jurassic Green, Mechabre, and Acosmic. Starting out with the new shotgun that is going to be available this year. Arcane Embrace, a legendary energy slot, new archetype being the Heavy Burst, which is a 2-burst slug shotgun, pretty sure it should be slug. I will be doing damage testing on the live stream, which should be happening later today. I will have a time posted here, hopefully if I don't forget that time. So that will be done in the live stream. But, carrying on from that, we have the perks which inside the third column we have 4 times the charm, slide shot, dual loader, and threat detector for PvE uses. And then after that comes Desperado, which will be fun to test, precision instruments, surrounded, swashbuckler, and volt shot. Surprised they did Volt Shot and not Jolting Feedback, because that's the big perk this season. Which, well, for me, I'm probably just going to go for the, well, generic, but also I really want to try this, being the Precision Instrument 4 times the Charm, but I will also try to keep maybe a Threat Detector or Swashbuckler, or maybe willing to try this with Volt Shot, because, well, we got this one with Volt Shot, being from last episode, being a Hell Shotgun with Volt Shot, and that has been kind of fun to fuck around with. I'm not going to deny that, or also the fact that you can either do that or Chain Reaction. So I feel like this could work as an ad clear shotgun. But mostly I'd rather have it for the Champion Killer, so it's probably going to stay with the 4 times Persistent Instrument. So yeah, there's that. And now comes with the weapon I am very wrong on here, being Horror Story, because this is literally the same as last year's. Hold on, let me get a reference. Actually cutting myself off here, editing count. I don't even think this is going to be in the fucking loophole this year. Like, come on, I'm recording this the day before Festival comes out, so I could be as dead wrong, but I will update this in the pinned comment, hopefully, about if Horror Story is back, and if so, I will be actually applying anything about it in the comment itself. But otherwise, yeah, no, it's not even here. It's out for milk. And when it comes to weapon, I will struggle to recommend because of other weapons that exist that do the exact same thing. Mostly being a kinetic tremors auto rifle. We have so many in the game right now. Like, I am not even joking. But if you want my honest opinions of what to grab, third column, there is Pugilist, Overflow, Rear End Rounds, and Subsistence. And in the fourth column is basically everything here but tap the trigger, which would be Kill Clip, Swashbuckler, Target Lock, Onslaught, Desperate Measures, and Kinetic Tremors. That is it, but I personally would say I am not going to be grinding this one out personally because of the fact that Breakneck exists and I already have a Shoot to Loot Tremors roll. That is what I am personally going to be keep using, and I will keep on using. And time for the weapon that I just can't ever bring myself to love. Like, it just feels wrong to me, which being Jurassic Green. And well, we got Keep Away, Heal Clip, and Subsistence in the third column. Pair this with Adrenaline Junkie, Kill Clip, Desperate Measures, Frenzy, and Incandescent. It's just the feel of this weapon feels wrong to me. Every time I've tried to use it, I just can't get to love it. I am personally sorry, like, I really want this thing to be good. It seems fun as hell, but it's just I can't ever bring myself to love this thing. And, well, Mechabre is one that I am very 50-50 on, because I already have a role I like, being a basic DPS role, but at the same time, I would be down to get something else weirder, which in the third column is Keep Away for basic just running gunning, Triple Tap for sustained DPS, Clown Cartridge, which I never really can get behind, but I can always see that it is good. And also Demolitionist for, well, grenade builds. Let's just be honest here. Grenades are fun to throw, especially with demo, and especially with the prismatic grenades still. And following that is Volt Shot, Firing Line, Verbal Weapon for PvE content, but if you are looking for a alternative use for this thing, is simple. And well, basically we would have one real combination that is mostly going to be worth your time, Snapshot Sights for quick ADS and usability of this thing, and Opening Shot. That is it for PvP sniping, and I've used this thing a few times, but it's just, I suck at Crucible. Go get your opinion on someone else. And well, wrapping up our festival weapons is Acosmic, which, well, has its grenade launcher that's heavy, with no real, automatic reload perk. That has most likely gotten most already dissuade from it. But, let me explain something. Weakening Gaze, which, yeah, be it, the artifact this season is basically, you don't need it. This is more of a, after this season, this would probably become a very utility-focused grenade launcher rather than a damage focus. But if you're looking for damage anyways, we have Light Action and or Clown Cartridge. And coming into the fourth column, we have Cascade Point, Explosive Light, Bait and Switch, or Deconstruct, although Deconstruct doesn't work the way that it used to back in the day with Edge Transit, where you could just fire indefinitely. So take that one as you will. But personally, for me, I will be mostly just running for a Weakening Gaze and probably Explosive Light, because you're still going to have to reload the thing, so Bait and Switch would not be as useful. And even then, Explosive Light's about the same damage bonus, if I remember correctly as well. Okay, and that is Festival's weapons. Overall, very few that I'm definitely interested in. Some that, if I get, I'm chill with. But overall, Festival of the Lost has never really had the best gear, if that makes sense. I'd always say more of Solstice, or especially this year. Oh dear god, Solstice has some of the best weapons this year, along with other things as well. I mean, Dawning, if you're a little goblin like I am in the API, is looking hella promising, but that is for a couple months from now, which I probably should start recording maybe for that, but that would be a nightmare to do as well. So what I'm probably going to work on then is, like I said, I still need to work on the end Elgigani video. That should, I'm gonna say, should be out during next year, because it's gonna take a long fucking time for me to just get the voicing, and I want all the editing to be done right. So I'm probably either going to try to learn my editing software more, or I'm going to fucking alter it around a few times. Just learn it more, I guess, is what I need to say, just to get better. Because I want that video to be perfect. Like a complete recap of his career. And well, that means I may actually have to rewatch every single video again. So that's another almost 10 plus hours if I remember correctly. So that's gonna be a great one. That's actually something I'm interested in doing again. Just rewatching it all just so I get a better opinion of it, because I'm normally watching tired as hell and didn't really have much of a thought. So that'd be something fun to do. But then that also means I'd have to add the rest, so that's something I want to do as well. So, but otherwise, I have stuff I need to do. I am literally recording this before heading to work at my job, so I should probably get going. So yeah,